Hey, what's up, America? This is Raphael, the Realist News and more. And today I want to talk about voter ID and voter suppression. So, if you look at the news, whichever news you're looking at, because all news is different. You got the fake ones, you got the ones in the middle, you got the ones that might say a little truth, but none of them give you the facts 100%. Anyway, they saying that black people can't vote because they have no ID or no access to a copy machine, according to Kamala Harris. Okay. I have a lot of black friends, and I have black family also. There's not one black friend of mine that doesn't have an ID. And if they needed one, all they had to do was go to the DMV, which is not far away, and get their ID. There's a postal service here. There's a copy machine placed right over there and over there. So you're telling me that black people can't vote because they don't have ID. You know, if you're an intelligent person, you will say, hold on a second. If the Democrats don't want people to vote with ID, aren't they the ones trying to fraud this? Because they're making sure that anyone can vote. And then you have to put things together. They have open borders right now. We've had 1 million people come in since January. This is not going to work for them. If you have to vote with ID, this plan of them having open borders is not going to work, because they want all these immigrants to vote through unsolicited mail-in ballots, not absentee mail-in ballots. Absentee mail-in ballots are the ones that the government send you. The unsolicited are the ones that the dead people vote for, the immigrants. Anybody could vote. You know, you can just grab those anywhere. So it's not going to work. Your plan, the Democrats are pushing for no voter ID because they won't be able to have dead people or immigrants voting. This just shows that these people did interfere with the elections last year, because they're fighting for no ID. You tell me, is there a black person out here that has a problem with having an ID? If you can, call me and I'll pay for your cab. I'll send you the information you need, whatever you need. You know, I mean, the only way that you cannot get an ID, whether you're black, Spanish, white, whatever, and there's no way, unless you live in a third world country. This is not a third world country. You guys are speaking like you live in a third world country, like you guys don't have access to anything. This is the United States of America. Everyone has ID and access to get one. But according to Kamala Harris, they don't. Check it out.
Is agreeing to voter ID one of those compromises that you support?
I don't think that we should underestimate what that could mean. Because in some people's mind, that means, well, you're going to have to Xerox or photocopy your ID to send it in to prove you are who you are. Well, there are a whole lot of people, especially people who live in rural communities, who don't, there's no Kinko's, there's no Office Max near them. People have to understand that when we're talking about voter ID laws, be clear about who you have in mind and what would be required of them to prove who they are. Of course, people have to prove who they are, but not in a way that makes it almost impossible for them to prove who they are.
See, I mean, it's just BS after BS. They don't have access for this. They can't do this. This is America. We don't live in Haiti. This isn't Somalia or somewhere where, you know, you just can't do these things. This is America. The thing that surprises me is that black people are not saying the truth and saying, yes, we do have ID. I mean, nobody's saying like the truth. It's almost, oh, we don't have ID. We can't get ID. Yes, you do. You have. Listen, the Democrats are using colors to separate. They're also using the coronavirus to take away your freedom and your rights. And they're using the vaccines to take away your freedom of speech. The Democrats are responsible for everything that's happening in this country. Inflation, high gas, riots, murders. They're trying to take the guns while they're supporting Antifa and all these people. They're trying to take your guns. They're supporting violence, bailing out the people that cause the violence, and then trying to take your guns away at the same time. So they're adding fuel to the fire, and then using that fuel and that fire to take away your rights, to take away your guns. No. Listen, we definitely need these people to get out of here. First of all, we don't know if they're legit because they really have to investigate the fraud, really investigate the Dominion machines, investigate the people that worked overnight at the postal office. Every single one of them should get investigated. Investigate the FedEx drivers that say that they had ballots going from state to state, which was illegal, and investigate how many dead people voted. Investigate how many illegal immigrants voted. Investigate it first, and then you can call it a big lie. Because the truth is, the only big lie is the lie you're saying that this is the most secure elections in the history of this country. That's another lie. That's one of the biggest lies in the history of this country. So you can go, I mean, anyone can get ID. This is the United States of America. If you have a problem with getting ID, you need a cab or train, call me and I'll send you the money and we can get you there. Don't worry about it. This is the Realist News and more. Let's stop the separation through colors. Do not listen to your leaders when they're trying to, if you know that they're wrong, they're wrong. Just admit it. There's nothing wrong with that. The Realist News, this is what it is. Let's stop this. Let's just keep it real. Get your ID and let's vote.